did whatever she put her mind to. Late night hours up the hill, serving coffee to strangers, talking about revenue. She kept dreaming of a world big enough for everyone, but she knew it must rain before it grows. She kept dreaming of the day butterflies survive the wheel, even though she got knocked down and never showed. Dear Lily, where'd you go? Where's your heart at? Why'd you fall back? Lately your afterglow is shining brighter, waking up an easy egg. I remember her in songs, decades old, but it doesn't.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this. Hello, welcome back. I come back. I actually need to stop doing that, but because wow, child. I'm actually sitting on my couch. I thought, you know what, let me do a little bit of a chilled one. I hope my aircon is not too loud. If you guys can hear it, sorry, but we will move. But I'm so happy to be here again. As per the title of my vlog, I have moved. Yes, I've moved again. I'm still in Beijing. I'm still in China. Why did I move? Number one, my rent in my initial apartment was too much for the space that I was getting. If you guys watch my video and recall, it was 6,800 RMB every single month. As much as my budget was 7,000 RMB coming into China. As much as it was within my budget, you know what? After moving, number one, I felt really rushed. But after moving, I was like, no, man. When I was coming into China, I prayed for a loft apartment. I prayed for an apartment that feels like home, that is homely. I've just prayed for the space that I have now. So I don't know if you guys can see the background. So currently I am in my lounge. Behind me is my dining room table. Upstairs is my bedroom. So it is a 2-bedroom and it is a 2-bathroom. Initially, where you guys see the table is where they had one of the beds, but I was like, yeah, no, I'm not about to use the bed. The only person that will most likely sleep here when she decides to come and see me is my mother's child. So I told them, please take the bed out. They didn't want to do that, so we moved it upstairs because I have like space there upstairs. It was like an empty space that I moved the dresser up there to go do my makeup. So I have like a makeup station space thing there, and then my bedroom is, I think it's there or there, I don't know. And then I have my main bedroom and a bathroom, and then I have another bathroom through that door over there. So yeah, it's a really nice space. I'm still furnishing it, and I like furnishing it and decorating it, but yeah, so that's why I moved. My rent currently, which I'm still paying monthly, is now 4,300 and something RMB. So it is significantly less for a much bigger place, but it's definitely not close to the city center. So if I want to go to all my Western cuisine restaurants or the places that I've liked thus far, I do need to travel a bit, which is fine. I also commute about 30 to 45 minutes to work every day. Okay, so before we get into today's video, let me show you guys what I got up to last weekend. It was my friend's birthday. So let me show you guys a little bit of that. We went to Casa Bacardi. I had a racism incident. I think it was 4 or 6 of us. I was the only black person. We had gone to the restroom, the bathroom. I was on my phone and I was waiting for my friend to come out of the toilet. And just there, minding my own business, child, someone took like a wet tissue and threw it at me. And I was just like, I was high-key annoyed, but I was lit at the same time. And I was like, you know what? I could look up and try and see who it was. I won't be able to see that. But I was like, people are so flippin' immature. Especially because this is a place for like young people. Are you seriously gonna try and be racist when I'm clearly minding my own business? You know, we're all here for a good time. Anyways, I just wanted to mention that because if you look like me and you're coming into China, guys, it's not easy. Guraf. I have had the wildest of experiences here that I've never had anywhere else in my 25 years of life, even back home. So it's been really, really tough for me sometimes. People can be really, really shitty, to be honest. There's no other way to put it. And the worst line I hate to hear from people is, oh, it's just China. Oh, you have to get used to it. Oh, no, man, no. Anyways, let me show you what I got up to. So I want to chat about three things. I divided everything into three groupings. First thing is how to find an apartment on a Z room. Okay, if I'm looking down, yes, I'm on my laptop. How to find an apartment on Z room. Second grouping, when you are doing the actual viewing, what you need to check for, okay, in the actual apartment. And the third group is before you sign the lease, what you need to do and what you need to ask for. Okay, so first one, how do you find an apartment on Z room? So I initially heard about Z room on Emily Boy-Tumelo's channel, which was a while back when my sister and I were planning to come to China. But I did download the app then and there. I scoped it out a little bit. I didn't like it because it was all in Chinese, and I really was not in the mood to be out here searching for apartments and translating every single page to find an apartment. But anyways, I don't know how I came across an agent on Z Room on WeChat. I don't know how I did that, but nonetheless, she messaged me and she's like, here is a Z Room mini program. Okay, and the program was all in English, which is really, really nice because it lets you choose a city that you're based in China. It lets you put in an address of where you would like to be located near to. So for example, the address I put in was my work address, and I tried to search for apartments near that address. Okay, I don't know if I can add the link to the mini program here in the description box. If you don't see it in the description box, please just DM me or add me on WeChat, then I can just directly forward you the program so you can search for yourself. Okay, it's really, really nice, very, very user friendly. Sign your contracts digitally, just everything is there, which is really, really nice. And for people that are coming into China, because I remember there's someone that messaged me on Instagram, I think her name was Leo Khang. Her school was like, child, here's the address for the school, you need to just find your own place. There was no assistance, they're not paying for the hotel, lo. So if you find yourself in that situation, definitely just download Z Room beforehand, find yourself a place. I don't know if you can use it if you're still in South Africa or a different country. You might be able to, but just try it. It's the only way you'll find out. Yeah, find yourself a place, and once you have that, once you land in China, set up an appointment with the agents and go scope out the place, and then you're sorted. So really, really easy. Okay, I will just quickly add a tutorial to show you guys what it looks like either on the left or right. Okay, yeah, second group, when you're doing the viewing, what do you need to check for? And I mean the actual apartment viewing. So number one, check for a flushing toilet, and check if it takes toilet paper, or rather ask your agent if it takes toilet paper. What do I mean by this? When I say check for flushing toilets, You don't want an issue where now you've signed a contract, you move into a place, and then you find out, hey, you have 2 or 3 bathrooms, but the one of them, the toilet doesn't work. So just check that everything works, okay? And when I say ask if your toilet takes toilet paper, not all toilets here will flush toilet paper. So what I mean by that is that if your toilet does not take toilet paper, you're gonna need to buy like a separate bin, a dustbin that we will call in South Africa. There are some that have like sanitation systems inserted in it or whatever, but you will need to buy one of those and put your toilet paper in there and not in the actual toilets. Okay, this is a real thing. So check that. And flush all the toilets, okay? Switch on all the light switches, try all the taps and everything. Just basically check that every single thing in the apartment works, okay? Check for any damages. So if you have wallpaper that is coming off the wall, or if you have dirt somewhere or a stain somewhere that is clearly visible, or if you have sliding doors or anything that is like a little bit unhinged, so coming a little bit off or does not slide accordingly, let your agent know then and there. If you want to be a little bit extra like me, take pictures of these things, because the last thing you want is for your contract to now be over and done with, when now you're ready to move out and it's time to get your deposit back, and they're like, no, you damaged 1, 2, and 3, this is why you're not going to get your deposit. So if you've covered your ass, then you have your proof, you have chats on WeChat to show, no, Mola Utena into that apartment, it was like that, you found it like that, okay? But that's up to you, you don't have to do that. I'm just saying things to consider, okay? Of course, ask how you go about paying for Wi-Fi, rent, and electricity. The reason why I'm stating this in particular, in my last place, my agent showed me the app, which is actually on Alipay, and he gave me the number for my water meter and for my electricity, where I would just pay the amount on there, which is really nice. This place is a little bit more complex. We have like a community office somewhere in one of these buildings where I have like 3 cards. So I have an electricity card, I have a water card, and I have a purified water card. So what I need to do is that I need to take these cards to that office and I need to load money on it. Then then I will come back to the apartment. The electricity guy will then help me load the electricity. The water I can do myself in the apartment. Yeah, so it's a little bit more complex. I really don't like that. It's a mission. So I try to load as much money as I can on those cards. So I just go once a month, okay, to that office. The reason why I have 2 water cards, the one water card is like for your normal water, right? And then the other water card is for me to get purified water out of the tap. So I have 2 taps, one for the normal polluted water and the other tap is for drinking water, purified water. But I don't use that one because I buy bottled water anyways and I prefer that. So yeah, I don't use that card. And then you also need to ask about maintenance. So for example, what happens if your Wi-Fi stops working? What happens if something is broken? What happens, you know, when you need assistance in your household or you need something fixed? So you need to ask what happens in that instance. What is nice about Z Room or my particular area or place or apartment is that if I have an issue, I need maintenance, I just log it on the app. Someone will contact me. I will choose a time when I'm available and I would like someone to come over, and then they will come and fix that thing. After that is done, then you will get another text or a call. I always just buy a message because I obviously don't speak Chinese. I've said that before, nor do I understand it. But they will check if everything was fixed accordingly and if you were happy with the service that was provided to you. So I've used this twice already for my Wi-Fi. The guy was really nice. Literally not a hassle. Sometimes even if I ask for them to come tomorrow or the following day, they will try and sort it out today, which is nice. So that's great. Okay, the next group is before you sign a lease, what to do and what to ask. Okay, obviously ask about the price of your apartment, okay? And it's very important for you to find out, are you able to pay monthly if that's what you want? Do you need to pay biannually? Do you need to pay 4 months in advance? All of that jazz. last thing you want to do is sign a contract that's all in Chinese when you don't have the energy to be translating 50 pages of the contract, and you did not ask if you are paying your rent monthly or 4 months in advance. I asked to pay mine monthly. She said that was cool, so that's what I'm doing. Okay. Excuse me. Find out if there is an agent fee. Okay, usually there is. And find out if there is a deposit. Okay, find out if you get your deposit back once your contract is ended, and if you break your contract for some reason, for example, if you actually say nah, I actually want another place, or something happens, life happens, and you need to leave China for whatever reason, will you get your will you get your deposit back? I did not get my deposit from the last place, so 6,800 RMB down the drain. We are not going to convert that, and I don't want anyone to comment down below about how much it is. I ain't gonna be depressed, child. So yeah, I didn't get my deposit back, but we move, child. We move. Okay. Then you need to also ask where your nearest police station is. As a foreigner, once you find a place and you're settled, well, not even settled, as soon as you arrive here, you need to go to your nearest police station and basically inform them that you are here, ufiklile, umo, udulakai. Okay, so find that out so you can get that done ASAP. I moved all my stuff, and that is the first thing I did. I didn't want to leave it till late or last. Okay. Also ask your agent about deliveries in your community. What do I mean by this? Find out when you order things online, if you will get your deliveries outside your door, or if there is a hive box, or I don't know what that correct term actually is, for where all the deliveries in your community may go, and then you need to go there and actually get it yourself. Okay, so find out how that works. But yeah, I think that is about it in terms of what I had listed for what you guys may need to know or ask or all that jazz. Woo! Sorry, I connected my laptop to my TV because I was listening to music via YouTube, and I completely forgot. Anyways, yeah, if I have left anything out, or you guys think I may have left anything out, where was that mop there the entire It's fine. I'm not about to pretend like I'm not living in a house. Okay, that's normal. But if you guys think I left anything out, okay, please do slide in my DMs. Yo, guys, go check it out. You may slide in my DMs on Instagram. Or message me on WeChat if you have me on WeChat. I am happy to answer any and all questions. But if you got this far, thank you so much, and have yourself a wonderful day, a wonderful weekend. Goodbye now.